Hello there! Welcome back to another episode of We Are the Senate, a Clone Wars breakdown where we'll watch and discuss a new Clone Wars episode every week. This week we'll be watching Clone Wars Season 3, Episode 6, The Academy. And we hope you enjoy this show as much as we do. Thanks for tuning in, and this is where the fun begins. For those of you who haven't seen this Clone Wars episode in a while, we have a synopsis for you. Ahsoka Tano is assigned to teach a class at a leadership academy on Mandalore. Soon after she arrives, Corky, Kryze, and his classmates uncover a nefarious plot. So this episode continues last week's story arc, so definitely go check out that episode. But per Satine's request, the Jedi Council is sending a Jedi to Mandalore to root out corruption. But guess who that Jedi is? It's not Obi-Wan, surprisingly.
It's your duty.
It's Ahsoka. It's Ahsoka.
Don't you think I'm just a little overqualified for this?
See, that's the problem with being Anakin.
Oh,
Rex! That's the problem with being Anakin's Padawan. She kind of thinks she's overqualified for everything.
Yeah. Must learn the evils of corruption. Yoda feels that only a young Padawan will
Says Darth Vader.
Always corruption with Mandalore.
I mean, hey, Mandalore is honestly a pretty corrupt place. They deal with a lot of betrayal there throughout Clone Wars, and a lot of leadership changes.
Yeah.
My lady, if I may, what do the Jedi know of our ways?
Clearly
You want them
everything.
meddling with our
Obi-Wan's
children's
been
education?
here. Obi-Wan
Surely
briefed
those
them
not
all that
interfered
it's
from
fine.
exposing them to new ideas, Prime Minister.
Duchess Satine.
Satine doesn't really live
Yo,
by that.
bro.
Oh, Anakin.
Master Skywalker, so good to see you again. This is your Padawan, I assume.
Wait,
Yes,
they
madam.
met?
May I present?
Oh yeah,
Ahsoka
on the ship.
Duchess, Prime Minister,
I'm grateful
so well
that the Jedi
spoken.
Council could spare the
Anakin
two of you to
treated her
help
well.
instruct our leaders and peacekeepers of tomorrow. Please thank Master Yoda for me.
I'm afraid that due to our limited resources, I must return to battle
Anakin.
immediately.
So you will not be staying, Master Skywalker?
Yeah, he won't.
No.
Olmec.
But
Yeah,
I assure
what
you,
a
Padawan
disappointment.
Tano is a highly capable Jedi.
His
And has the
purple
full
eyes,
confidence
always
of the
purple
council.
eyes are real freaky.
Yeah, they are really freaky. But even though Ahsoka thinks she's really overqualified for this, and in many regards she probably is, she also, I mean, she's a youngling. She's a teenager.
She'll learn some
She'll get
things.
through to the kids. I mean, Anakin, if he had been teaching, would have been a disaster. So maybe it's a good
Yeah.
thing he's leaving.
The
The
light.
Jedi Council knew, they're like, get Anakin out of there right now. But it really is a shame Obi-Wan can't be there. But,
Yeah.
you know, Ahsoka's fine. So Ahsoka is going to go teach the class, like she's supposed to. I mean, Anakin does teach her to have a good
corruption
work.
is what happens when someone in power
Wow.
puts their
I
own
can't
personal
say
gain
that.
before the interests of the people they represent.
Shouldn't
So,
kids
it's a result
know
of
what
greed?
corruption is?
Yes.
Yeah, they look.
A leader sacrifices
look
moral
older.
integrity for the sake of money or power.
But then again,
Entire
Satine's a
star
pretty
systems
just
have collapsed
ruler,
into
so I
Yeah,
guess
but we've
a
seen
revolution because their
her,
greedy politicians
crazy,
got caught
kinda
in a cycle
go
of
outright
bribery and
crazy.
blackmail, while their people suffered. Does that mean most government officials are corrupt? Well, no. But the point is that
wow, they
temptation
really
is
had
always
Ahsoka
there,
teach a
and
very
citizens must
difficult
be vigilant so
subject.
corruption can't take
Yeah.
root.
Honestly, the
deadliest
Jedi
enemy
are
within
not
society
qualified
dwell
to
within
teach
its
this.
borders.
Yeah, that's
why
because
I
the
think
it's
Jedi are
just
really
the
serving
people
a
need
very
to be
corrupt
protected.
world.
What is
But if
what
you
is
don't
the
trust
Jedi
your
doing?
leaders, isn't that treason?
It's every citizen's duty to challenge their leaders, to keep them honest, and hold them accountable if they're not.
How do you
Yeah,
do
Jedi.
By exposing corrupt officials for what they are. Lasting change can only come from within.
Interesting.
Ahsoka says some good stuff. Ahsoka is so wise. I wonder who she got it from. Not Anakin.
Yeah, not Anakin.
But when it's just interesting that she's speaking on corruption and the Jedi are being
Republic
led
isn't
by
a
a
very
Sith Lord.
wholesome.
But then again,
government.
Ahsoka is a wholesome person.
Yeah.
And I mean, despite the fact that Anakin will become Darth Vader, which, spoiler, Anakin like has taught her well. And so, you know, Ahsoka's teaching them, like, they gotta challenge their leaders, they gotta try and find the truth and everything like that. Now, there may be some, undesired consequences, because Corky and his friends, which Is it just me, or does Corky look like a certain Jedi I know? But that's a topic for another time. Corky and his friends witnessed a black market deal because they broke into a government warehouse.
That's interesting.
So
They're
they're-
the
I know,
corruption.
they're the corrupt people. But what do you do when you break into a corrupt, or not break into a corrupt warehouse, but break into a government warehouse, witness a black market deal? You go to Satine.
Okay.
Aunt Satine, may we speak with you?
He even sounds like the certain
Of course,
Jedi
Corky,
I
come
know. Comment down below if you think
We did some
Corky is
investigating.
Obi-Wan's
There's
son.
no food shortage. We found stores of food at the government port.
Oh, wonder how you got there.
Corky's like
Doesn't
a lame lux
I
sponge.
beg to differ.
We made a recording of a secret meeting between what we know is
Honestly,
a government official and a black marketeer. That's why everything costs so much, and so many people are starving.
We need your
Satine
help
has
to find the
about
one
4
responsible.
outfits.
This is a
And they
serious
all
matter.
get cycled
I
through.
agree.
Yeah.
But the source of this evil may be more than you cadets can handle.
That is true.
People can be very deceiving. You don't want to get yourselves into trouble.
But Auntie, don't you see? You can't ignore this.
I will.
Yes, she can.
Trust me. But for your own safety, you must let me take care of it.
Okay, I do agree with
Now,
Satine. These
now,
cadets
all of you.
can't handle a
Concentrate
mass
on your
scale
studies.
corruption.
There will be a time to save the world when you're a bit older.
Yeah, they're kids. I mean, it's a little different if you're a Padawan who is force sensitive and it's wartime and the
Yeah.
Jedi need more people out there. But these little cadets cannot face the threats that are in Mandalore. They just can't. It's not gonna work.
They're just
Um,
kind of naive.
But they like to believe that they can because they call Prime Minister Olmec and they arrange a
Oops.
meeting with him. And
Oopsie.
Ahsoka's about to hear about it.
Oh no.
Corky, you seem distracted today.
How
What's
do
going
you
on?
know?
We did what you said. We found evidence of corruption.
And the
What
other
do you
cadets
mean?
don't care.
But we were hungry, so we decided to go look for food. Food.
Yeah, down at the government warehouse.
Someone just let you in to inspect
Yep,
the
that's what
warehouse?
happened.
No, we broke in.
Oh, great.
Why did you say that?
So
Why would you say that to a
why?
Jedi?
It sounds bad, I know, but then we saw a meeting and off-worlders and...
And they chased us. Maybe they chased you because you broke into a government
That is a
warehouse.
very valid
No,
point.
it was a
Jedi.
black market
I
deal.
guess it's
I know it.
Except
My
Anakin
aunt
probably
Satine
let
told
her
us
like,
to stay
sure,
out.
yeah, I believe you. Let's go
Must
break
do
into
something.
another one.
Do you have proof? We made a horror recording. The
Oh,
Prime Minister is
okay.
meeting us tonight to... Are you sure that's a good idea?
But I thought you said it was the duty of every citizen to expose corrupt officials.
I mean, she
I'm
did
only
say that.
saying that you should take this slowly. Examine all of the facts and all of the people involved before you act.
Corky
You
doesn't
sound more
care.
like my aunt than a Jedi Knight.
There's really no difference, buddy. Yeah. So they want to act. They want to do something, and I suppose that the heart is
Yeah,
there.
but
They want to change Mandalore.
I
They
know,
want
but-
it to be not as
I
corrupt.
think they're causing more problems.
They
than
are.
they're fixing.
Yeah, and I mean, if you've seen this episode before, you know that Olmec was not the right person to call. Because Olmec, let's just say he doesn't
is the
show.
corruption.
Maybe he is the corruption, and he doesn't show up. Instead, he sends officers who try to arrest these kids.
Oh.
Luckily, Ahsoka saves them, but Satine is in danger because Satine is the only one who knew about it.
He's dead.
Uh-oh.
Corky, wait!
Well, this is the
The kids may still be
end.
inside.
I guess not.
They took her. This is all my fault.
It
Yeah,
is
it is.
Corky because you just trusted everyone after you broke into a government warehouse. But then again, I guess Corky did some
Who knows what
good.
they've done to her?
Killed her, maybe.
Now what? How are we supposed to
Now, if
find
Satine
her?
had been
Who can we
killed,
trust? I need all of you to calm down and focus.
it would have
We
been
know
Corky's
the
fault.
Prime
if Satine
Minister
died.
is behind this.
Yeah.
After my aunt, he's the most powerful person on Mandalore.
I wonder
So,
why he took her
Let's go
then.
talk to him.
Yeah.
I have to
If
admit,
you've captured the most powerful person on Mandalore, you really can do anything.
I know, you just gotta give her a public appearance every once in a while, and that's it. But Satine is too strong-willed for that. So Ahsoka pretends to betray the children to Olmec, and Olmec throws them in prison. I mean, he He's got no morality at this point.
There's literally tossing children.
I know, they're in prison now, and so Ahsoka mind controls, or Jedi mind tricks. Mind controls the guards to lead her to Satine, but let's just say things aren't going exactly to plan. Not only is Satine in prison.
I don't understand what that prison contraption.
When they built it, they probably thought we just need a really awesome prison for some really crazy stuff that's gonna go down in the future. It's a cool
Using
setting.
a Jedi mind trick was a very poor decision. My
I have to
guards
admit,
have been
Almec
trained
is
to
still
resist such
interesting.
archaic
Even
methods.
though he's corrupt.
I like
now
He's
you
doing what he
reveal
thinks will
yourself
help
as
Mandalore,
conspirator.
which I suppose is
Set for stun.
it's not really.
You
Did
little
Ahsoka just?
fool.
She's fine. Clearly.
Where is she? Stick
She's
to Ahsoka's
clearly
plan.
fine.
Yeah.
But how do
Why
we
did
do
Corky
that?
call her
It's falling
Ahsoka?
apart.
Ahsoka wants us to wait for a signal, and that's what we're going to do.
Vote down below. Let's
Is
spot
it-
Terry or Corky Crease.
Sign the confession and admit to your treasonous ways.
There is
They sound
only
the same.
one traitor
Yeah.
to Mandalore here, Prime Minister.
And that's
you.
Corky.
Yeah,
control the
Satine,
black
it's
market.
your
You
nephew.
have betrayed the public trust and used
I
your
admit,
office to accumulate
Almec
wealth and power.
Is obviously
Shameful.
evil.
Yeah.
Or it's
Your
shameful. He's
idealism is
either
inspiring, my
to
dear.
be shamed or
Purposely
evil.
naive.
Yep, either
I
one.
established the black market for the people.
I'm sure you did all that.
absurd.
The
Congratulations.
war is disrupting trade across the galaxy.
Ahsoka
The
have,
profits from the black market are being used to purchase
not
humanitarian
handcuffs, but
supplies for
binder
Mandalore.
Probably
Think
not.
of it as a new
I feel like
tax
she
in the
could get
interest
out
of
of that
national
guard's
security.
grip.
It's a tax for your benefit, Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Where are these humanitarian supplies you speak of?
They're in the
Sergeant,
warehouse.
put the shot collar on her.
I mean, all that could have
My
resolved this
patience
very
is worn
quickly.
thin, Duchess.
You know,
Maybe
just
this will
showed
convince
them the resources or given them money. But no, I mean, even if Almec says he's doing it for a noble cause, he's doing it for himself more than the people. And in that regard, he is evil.
Evil.
I'll admit, with Mandalore, it's very black and white. If you do something slightly shady, corrupt. If you're a good person, you're a good person. And so I feel like there should be a little more gray area.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's also Clone Wars. It's a kid's show, and it's only season 3. They learn how to do more of that in the future. But somehow they managed to turn the tide. The kids come in and save the day because that's totally realistic to what these kids can do physically.
They're all so skinny.
Yeah. But they saved the day, and so instead of Satine being in prison, Almec is.
Oh wow.
I never saw that coming. I really didn't.
Ahsoka's looking like.
I mean, I never saw that coming. I can't believe Almec is being punished for his
Miss Obi-Wan
actions.
knows that I didn't bring you here just to
Does he
teach.
stay in
I
prison
knew something was amiss,
until
but I had no
season
one
5?
to trust. I thought if I brought a
Comment down
Jedi,
below.
especially
And then he
a
goes
friend
back in
Senator
prison
Amidala's,
until season
we
6.
could solve
Yeah.
this mystery together.
And then
I never doubted you, Duchess.
Aww. Wait, Satine will only hug Corky. That's kind of sad. The other kids did stuff too. Yeah, honestly, it's Corky's fault that Satine was in prison.
It was an honor to serve with the Jedi Knight.
No, it
It was
wasn't.
my privilege to be your teacher.
Yeah, because
Imagine if Ahsoka was like, I served with your dad.
Corky's like,
I hope
Satine.
this assignment wasn't too boring for you.
It was.
It had its moments.
A boredom or excitement?
The one where you convinced untrained children to help you overthrow a corrupt government?
Oh, so maybe
That
Anakin
was a
would
highlight.
disapprove. Anakin acts
Sounds
like he
pretty
would
risky.
disapprove, but he would do it.
You're lucky you didn't get hurt.
Nothing you wouldn't have done.
Yeah.
See, Ahsoka knows. And I think Anakin knows too. He's like, well,
Yeah,
yeah, I
I
would
would
have done.
smile.
He's like, yeah, I would have done the same thing. You know, like Master, like Padawan, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah, we
it
don't
doesn't
know
quite work. But this was an interesting little story arc. And
Yeah.
it actually has more overall plot relevance because Almec is in prison.
Yeah.
That's going to come back in season 5, I believe.
Yep.
And so this was a fun little story arc. Nice
Yeah.
to be back on Mandalore, and I'm excited to see where we go next. Thanks for watching! Please leave a comment, turn on notifications, and hit the subscribe button to support the Threepios. Also, thanks to our sponsor, Dave Filoni. We couldn't have done this without you. Stay tuned for new episodes Wednesdays, and may the Force be with you!